This was an impulse buy. Was it worth it? Let's find out. Put it on stun. Slower here. Alright, so hey, let's not get that personal yet. Talking about the DeWALT 12 volt. By the way, that wasn't scripted. We don't even have a script, do we?
No.
No. First, someone would have to write it, right, and then we'd have to be able to read our writing. DCS 375. I don't have my reading glasses. Yeah, that's correct. I guess this isn't first impressions because I got it out of the box about 5 days ago. It literally sat on my table saw for about 3 months, so you can tell I really didn't need the thing. But Harley runs the 12 volt line. Come on down here. So he bought this thing, and if you watched our video, you know you're holding something special. This is an awesome tool. We actually have two 20 volt max multi-tools. One's already been replaced with this. We will be replacing the other one with this, another one. So we always carry two of them on there. Of course, this is Harley's pack here. He has the multi-head 12 volt.
I got standard
traditional 12 volt
drill and my
the light. I run Bosch, but what I will tell you is I've ran his 12 volt DeWALT tools quite a bit, and they're setting the benchmark as far as power. They really are. You know, I'm very fond of the Bosch, but they just don't have the power. People, if you work, the worst part of Gorilla Glue is if that stuff gets on your clothes, you can kiss that stuff goodbye, your clothes. Yeah. Okay, so I told you this is a impulse buy, and I was feeling vulnerable. I was in a Lowe's, not very many people around. The wife was there, but what she didn't know is I slipped this in the cart. No, she don't care. She has no idea what I typically buy for tools. But we have no use for this tool. At least that's what I thought. Harley had already started running the 12 volt tool. I saw, I picked a couple ladders up, a couple other things, and I said, hey, this thing came as a bare tool. But I really wanted this 5 amp for the multi-tool. And I saw that they had this, and you bought it as a bare tool, and it came with a charger and the 5 amp.
And a 3 amp.
And oh, that's where the 3 amp came from. Okay, cool. And so it ended up being a pretty good deal. I don't remember exactly what it was, but I was like, you know what? I could see us needing this sometimes. Where would we use it for? Since we're typically remodelers, we have got into different situations when we're cutting rebar, cutting U-bar, angle iron for garage doors, anything. So the first time, that's a really good point. You're talking about the 5/8 bolts.
That too. I was talking about angle iron for decks.
Angle iron for decks. You know, so this has a pretty decent throat here. Now, I've only ran this thing for I played around with it this past Saturday, and I couldn't believe it. Harley was gone. And I says, dude, you got to check this thing out. I had no idea that this thing would have the power and the speed is what it is. So let's check this thing out. Of course, I got the battery in it. That's what you always do. So it's literally that simple. You have this right here that you flip that, and it takes the tension off that. Slide the blade down on. It's super easy to put that thing in. Okay, so there's not too many things to figure out there. Got a rafter hook. I guess not really a rafter hook. It's just a hook. It's a hook to hook.
Yeah, it will clip on a 2x4, it looks like.
Something like that. But I'm holding it with one finger, so it's pretty excellent there. But let me set some metal up, and that's where this thing really shines. Let's do it. So this is what I want you to watch. See my one hand? Oh, check it out. Check out the light, how it came on. Cool. Here, let's see how. See that? Oh! This is what I want to show you. Is check it out. I know. Every one of these that I've cut is really square.
Yeah. I got that blade on there, like, really square.
There's another one. I don't understand how this thing cuts so square. I don't. And it was grabbing right there. Not sure why. Let's do another. I'm not putting any pressure. Basically, that's fine. Go on down there and check it. You see this angled cut? I did that with this without hardly even trying. So I'm going to cut this thing on an angle, and I just want you to see how clean a job it does. And it's super smooth. And I'm going even more of an angle. Why that matters? It just shows you how precise of a cut you can do with this. Isn't that cool? Mm-hmm. This cuts way faster than a grinder on rebar.
Yeah.
It does.
Yeah, and there's no sparks.
There's no sparks.
We're not going to have burnt concrete.
We actually do cut quite a bit of rebar for
concrete.
For concrete and for whatever we use it. I do love the fact, there's a couple things that I really like. One is I mean, there is a little bit of a danger in here, but this is a pretty safe tool.
Yeah.
If you're going to be using something up on a ladder, this is probably the one to be using.
Yeah.
Because there's going to be very little kickback. The only thing that really can kick is right there. There's not that much danger of a wheel exploding, like on a grinder. This is a much safer alternative over a grinder. Now, of course, we're gonna always use our grinders, but I told Harley, I says the first time that he runs this, I said will be the last time he uses a grinder
for cutting
for cutting stuff, because he is gonna absolutely love it. You know what? Let's get Harley cutting something.
All right.
Here we go. Oh, Harley's a lefty. Let's go. Come on over here and check him out. That's so sick.
Not exactly 45-degree angle, but it's close enough.
All right, my bad. Before I left to work, I took that 5 amp 12 volt off the charger, put it in the multi-tool, and didn't even check to see if it was fully charged. It was fully charged, but what I forgot is I cut out a doorway opening with that tool. So we just shot that video with a battery that had 1 bar. I'm not reshooting the video. It shows you how impressive this tool was or is, because basically it had a dead battery.
Yeah.
There we were working, that's what we do. So yeah. See ya.